Hey everybody, it's Eric Holmgren, your ambassador at large with the Placentia Chamber of Commerce, and today I am with Ronnie Amrich at Good Moodra Yoga.
Yes.
And it must be working. I'm in a good mood already.
That's great. It's contagious.
It is. So tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been here with Good Moodra?
I've officially opened in 2020 in July for a
Okay.
week and opened and closed a couple times, as we all know.
Right.
Officially stayed open February 27th of this year. So,
Excellent.
a couple months here.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. And tell us about the type of yoga that you're doing here.
We do all types of regular mat yoga, so vinyasa, gentle flow, restorative, and then we also do trapeze yoga,
Okay.
which is what you see behind us with the sling and the handles. So really helps get into upper body and grip strength as well.
Oh, very
Plus you can
good.
flip upside down and get some
You go.
traction on your spine, so it's fun.
That sounds like something that I could use from
Yes,
time to time.
absolutely. Everybody can.
Of course, of course. What got you, is this your first business?
It is my first business, yes. I decided to open in 2020 and it's a great time.
Well,
It's been fun.
It could be worse,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
definitely could be.
We're not sure how, but it could have been.
I hope not. I hope that's the worst that it gets.
So Ronnie, what inspired you to start your own business?
I've always wanted to start my own business since I was a kid. My dad has always instilled in me I'm probably going to run my own business one day. So I went to school for it and then just waited for exactly the right time to open a business. I got really into yoga in my adult years and started visiting a studio and decided that this was what I wanted to do. This is my passion. So.
Okay, so you were a student, a yoga student.
I was.
And then you really enjoyed it, and then
Yes.
you became a yoga instructor.
Yes.
And then you decided to open a yoga studio.
Exactly.
Okay, that sounds very much like my trajectory as a fencing student, fencing coach, and now fencing studio owner. So
Exactly.
we have that connection there.
Exactly.
Now, as a business owner, in addition to obviously the challenges you've had this last year, what are some other common challenges that you have running your studio?
For me, the biggest thing is community. I'm trying to develop a really strong community of people who feel really welcome and just love being at the studio. And so my challenge is trying to make sure all of my instructors, staff, front desk people exhibit that same sort of energy so that they attract those students who really want to be a part of a community. So I'm constantly trying to make sure that we're taking the steps necessary to make everybody feel welcome and great when they leave.
Okay, so where does that process start when you're looking for new staff or once you brought them on board? Tell me a little bit about the process for finding the right people.
Yeah, it starts from the very beginning. So during the interview process, I'm always looking for people who have really good energy and feel really open. So in yoga, it's all very energy driven, right? But and they have to have great personalities. And then on the teaching side, they obviously have to have a foundation, but more than anything, I want them to really create a welcoming space for their students. So if somebody isn't getting it or they're having a hard time with a certain pose, they're able to help them through it in a way that works for their body so they feel good about taking the class.
Okay. Now, how are some of the different things that you're doing to kind of instill or maintain the mood or the drive of the instructors?
I keep a really open door policy with everybody, so I know pretty much everybody who comes in the studio by name, make sure I'm always asking them how things are going, so they feel really careful or comfortable giving me feedback.
Okay.
But also I take classes from my instructors to make sure that I can see that the same behaviors that I'm looking for are being exhibited in class.
Okay, so kind of observing by having been a student with them.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And then I can see from my angle, is somebody struggling or are they a little self-conscious? Are we giving them too much attention or too little? And give the instructor feedback right after. So.
Okay, well that's very productive that way. Good, and they're not likely to forget it since it just happened moments ago. Good. Tell me a little bit with your schedule. What are the usual times for the classes and stuff here?
Right now, our morning schedule is a little lighter than it will be eventually. Once we really start seeing a bunch of people in the morning, I'll start adding classes. But right now, our Mondays, Wednesdays, we start at 6 a.m. and we have a couple classes in the mornings. Friday, we start at 6 a.m. with one class. Tuesdays, we have some morning classes as well, and Thursdays. And then Monday through Friday, we have 3 classes, Monday or 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then on the weekend, we have morning classes, 3 morning classes per day. But my goal is to end up with like 8 to 9 classes per day after we start really filling the classes up.
Okay, so right now, partial morning schedule, and then afternoons or evenings for everything else?
Yeah,
or?
evenings are really straightforward. It's 5 o'clock, 6:30, and 8 o'clock classes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then how can they find you on the wider web?
Goodmoodra.com.
Okay.
That's our website. Also, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We're everywhere.
All of that stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Well, terrific. Well, Ronnie, it was fantastic talking to you today and hearing your experience with getting your place started, but also then how you're working on making sure that your staff exhibit the same enthusiasm that you do for your program.
Yes.
So is there anything else you'd like to share with the Placentia community before we wrap it up?
Exercise can be fun. Come on down. It's a great time, especially the trapeze. It's so fun. So that's all I have left to say.
Well, now you're tempting me. I'll have to give it a try.
You really do. You have to try it out.
Okay. Well, terrific. Well, Ronnie, it was wonderful to meet you.
It was nice to meet you.
And you've got a beautiful facility here, and I will come down and try a class.
Okay, I'll hold you to it.
I don't know if that's a threat or a promise.
I hope it's a promise.
Okay. Very good. And until our next episode, be well.